Hi friends, my name is Eddy Piche. I feel like I'm at a 12-step program or something. I'm a student for a year now at the P.A.L.S literacy program. I came to P.A.L to learn how to write properly in English. I was tired of not being able to write and having to ask my wife to write things for me. Also, my employers asked me to write about what happened to a tool or an incident before.
No, we're not quite that close.
Sorry. Okay, sorry, people. Some people made fun of me. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired of it all. So I did something about it. I phoned P.A.L.S, and that was one of the best decisions in my life. I know now that when I was in high school, they just kept passing me forward all the way through school. I ended up in special ed in grade 3. I had a hard time learning at the speed of other students, so they mostly put me in shops and classes. In those days when I was in school, people who had a hard time reading and writing and something like that, we were told I think we were put in shops because I don't know why, but we were put in shops I think that's what they thought what we can only do about our lives is do trades, and that's what I did most of my life. I was warehouse. I was a trucker for 24 years. And in the trucking industry, is mostly instead of driving, you do a little bit 24 hours, you log book, and maybe you write a little bit. But that's it. So so when the way through special ed. So I worked as a laborer in warehouse, like I said, and I was a truck driver for 24 years. I didn't expect to do much writing in that industry. I was told people to write the memos because I was embarrassed to tell people that I couldn't write. And I needed to write anything, if I needed to write anything, my wife would do it for me. My wife would do it for me. Like I went to college when I was fed up with driving truckers. Because I went from, I was with one company for 14 years. And after that, I said, no, 16 years, I'm sorry, 16 years. So what I did, I went from a trucking school to another trucking school, and another trucking job, another trucking job. That guy says, he says, if you, what's the expression? I think when you do the same thing, it's going to be the same thing, it doesn't matter over and over. So I said I had enough. So I went to school. I worked and I was embarrassed to say that I couldn't write or something like that. So why I didn't tell people about it, because I felt I was stupid. I'll be honest with you, I would have thought I was really stupid because I couldn't keep up with other people. So what made me come to P.A.L.S is that I was tired of doing labor jobs. I wanted to be that person who did the ordering and wrote a report. In general, I want to be able to write an email that was professional in the area of reading. My life improved tenfold, and I'll stop there. Why it's improved tenfold is what I do for a living. I work with homeless people. I work in a shelter. I work at the detox. I work in the SCS safety injection site. I love my job. I really do. I had jobs like I would maybe a trucking job. It was just I did it for just for the money. Labor jobs and all that. Right now I do a job like I said, work with the homeless and all that. I make a lot less money, but I'm more happy. So that's why I went to school. I went to school to work with the homeless. But when I went to school at the college, my writer did have my report for me. She wrote it for me and everything. I told her about the report, I didn't know that. So So what's improved tenfold is I do a job I really enjoy. It took me 57 years to get it, but I got it. I love my job. What I'm so proud of it is that every time I work, every time I complete shift support, they're getting better and better. The biggest thing about writing is that I text my wife, she understands it. It's hard to believe myself, but I actually become a reader. I read the news and some of the books and pleasure, but mostly I've read about history and fiction and, about everything. And I like to read about their gangs and all that, because that's really what I do for a living. And another thing too was it's tenfold, is I think it's been 4 years now, I've been calling myself stupid. Because maybe it takes a little bit of time to learn, like I get with everybody else. But that's the biggest thing about learning about English and all that, I don't call myself stupid anymore. That's the biggest thing. One thing I would like to tell somebody who has a hard time reading or writing is, don't be afraid to ask for help. I'm 57 and you're never too old to learn new tricks. And it doesn't matter where you get go to learn, just do it, and your confidence will soar every time you write and read. And that's very true. So my writing has really improved a lot now. I'm planning to go back to college and to take some more courses to work with the homeless and all that. So three things about it is my writing is better. I want to go to college. I've got a job that I really enjoy. And another thing too is I don't call myself stupid, so how it really works if you put the time. Thank you for listening.
Well,